Alright guys, again, sorry for the background noise. I am in Starbucks, but it's my life. So, today we learned about functions. So the things you needed to take away from today is what is a function? What is a vertical line test? What are the different names we have for x and y variables? That's input, output, domain, range, independent and dependent variables, and those should all be on your graph from today. What domain and range are? So domains are my x's, right? So in this case, domains would be 5, 2, -2, and 3, and those need to go in numerical order. So if I was listing my domains, it would be 2, -2, 2, 3, and 5. If I was listing my domains, and it would go in these little brackets. All right. My ranges would be -2, 6, 7, and 6. Again, in numerical order, it would be -2, 6, and 7. But there are 2 6s. I only have to write it once because 6 is in my range. I know that there's a number 6 in there. So that's my domain and range. So we needed to take that vocab word away too. Now, we learned how to make tables out of this. We have our x and our y value, or our input, our output, our domain, our range, or independent and dependent variables. So we need to find the lowest number x we have. So let's look at our range. -2 is the lowest number x we have. Well, 7 is the number that goes with that. So we have -2, 7. 2 is the next lowest number. We have 2 and we have 6. Well, 3 is our next lowest number. So we have 3 and we have 6. And we are going to write that again because we need to know that there are 2 6s in this. And then our last is 5. -2. So that's just a refresher on tables and domain and range. So that's just a refresher. So let's look at mapping, which is something new that you learned today. So mapping is when we have 2 ovals, and that is a beautiful oval. You're welcome. The left oval is the X's, or the girls, or the boys. And the Y's are the girls, because it's not matched up with science. It's not chromosomes. Okay. So I'm going to find my lowest x value. It's going to be -2. So I'm going to use my domain and range over here. I have -2, 2, 3, and 5 in my domain. I'm going to plot my range in here. So I have -2, 1, 6, and a 7. So I'm going to take my domain, plug those values into x, take my range, plug those values into y. Now I need to draw my arrows. Well, I'm going to look at my chart. -2 goes with 7. So I'm going to draw an arrow from -2 to 7. My +2 goes to 6, so I'm going to take my +2, draw a line over there to 6. I'm going to take my +3, and that goes to 6, so I'm going to +3 to 6. And 5 goes to -2, so I'm going to draw my 5, -2. So both my lines are in chronological order, my numbers don't repeat, and my arrows are pointing to the correlating number. So notice how 6 has 2 arrows coming towards it. That is okay. A girl can date 2 boys. X's cannot repeat, Y's can. That's okay. I have 2 6s. It is still a function because my X's don't repeat. All right? So that is mapping. That's a table. That's domain and range. You already know how to graph. And your vocab for today is on EDMODO already, highlighted, included there for you. And tomorrow you will have a homework on all of this, due Wednesday.